CEO of Next Level LLC, motion picture video production, MC at Next Level Radio, and TV host of Give It All You Got TV show. Woo! And mother of 5K The Band Story Time. And you can catch them live 5:45 p.m. Sundays at Facebook, then again at 7 on Instagram, where we strongly advise parental supervision and where we affiliate programs to other businesses to get you to the next level, and where I am media director, also COO of ADU, by the people, for the people, and also CEO of ADU America, where we reside in Texas, and I bring you abroad. Last but definitely not least, CEO of Next Level Up Network Enterprise, where your business is my business, where I offer unlimited promotions, advertisement, Q&As, interviews, live streaming, podcasts. I build funnels as CEOs. We also build websites, LLCs, DBAs, DUNS, anything your business needs. I have a master who can service you today. Hey, 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 hey. It is Sunday Fun Day, Family Day. Woohoo! And you should be making a lasting impression on someone today, even if it leads to you. Step in the direction, and yes, someone like me. With that being said, how are y'all? How y'all feeling? How you doing? Yeah, I know I don't really get on here a lot and show who I am, but going through some of the things, people, who are you? What are you doing? We can't see you. This is my Sona, either Saturdays or Sundays. So this is the reason why I don't have the video on, because, well, you can use your imagination. But I wanted to come on here and talk to y'all about my Friday. My holy day was so exciting. I have been working on, or should I say, I have been unlearning that I don't have to force my unconditional love, my willingness, my eagerness to assist others along the way. I also am releasing to be at the disposal of everyone, because I'm noticing that those people are not there for me in the same light. They're not there for me when I just need someone just to listen, or I just need to release. So I'm learning those things. It is a bit difficult, but it's okay. You know why? Because it just shows that I'm not going to be there for the disposal of everyone when I'm not being reciprocated, because it was draining. It was mentally exhausting, and it was taking a toll on me physically. Once I pour out, I had no one to pour back into me except for my scholar. And I even noticed it for myself, and I had to ask him, hey, is this too much for you? Am I expressing, or am I dumping too much on you? And because of age appropriateness. But when you don't have a tribe, you don't have a sisterhood, you don't have family, you don't fuck with, I don't have friends. I don't want friends. I want sisters. I would love brothers. But it's difficult because I'm very spiritual inclined. So if the energy is off, I'm out. But I give glory to each person that does walk, stumble onto my path, because I do not judge. I do not even give corrective criticism. But there's no criticizing. I'm only here to perfect things in your life, to perfect thoughts, to perfect you. And I have and is a person. I'm not an introvert. I'm definitely not an extrovert. I'm an ambivert. I stay in the gray areas. I adapt to the environment, but I rise to the occasion when summons. So it's not so easy for me to have people in and around me 24/8. It's difficult for me to invite because I do not like the unbalance. And I know that some way, somehow, is stagnating me being catapulted. So, with that being said, I am definitely working on self. I have been through so much. I have been through so much. I have had to receive so many ungodliness and so much unnecessary roughness because people are not healed and they feel like, hey, I'm too good to be true, or hey, who sent you? And I'll be like, you the one praying. So a lot of people haven't came to a place where nobody is really after you. It's yourself. And if you learn to let your guards down or be vulnerable, then you'll see like the universe has you. It's you that don't have you. And well, let me make sure I break that down. When you oversay things, you're putting it into the atmosphere. So if you're putting into the atmosphere that I am not gonna give nobody else an opportunity, I'm not gonna do this, you're preventing yourself from elevation because you're putting it out into the universe, and the universe here, oh, she don't want to be around nobody. Oh well, let me make him or her unapproachable type of thing. So that's why I'm unlearning that I don't have to put up a wall. I don't have to be standoffish. I don't have to stay at home. I don't have to, because there is someone out there that's just like me that's going through the same thing. And we have to get from that unhurt part of ourselves. I don't believe in self-sabotaging. I hate that statement because it's not that. It is self-awareness. And I no longer want to be put in the same position again repeatedly. That is a vicious cycle. So I be saying insanity. If you do not know what an example, that is the greatest example that I can give. But when you release and let go of trauma, drama, chaos, then you no longer are an addict of those activities. And never have I, but I have had a lot of people who has had addictions where it has prevented us to do business, us to elevate, us to go to the next level, us to collab, us to venture off, us to embark on because of that. I am not a person who can deal with unbalances. Again, it's not me judging. It's a pattern that I see, and I know I can't be a part of or even in the same vicinity or the proximity of it. As I stated before, I am not the one to judge you. But if you are in or around my world, then I am definitely going to mention it. I'm going to say it because a lot of us are just moving in autopilot and we do not know that we're moving in a fucked up ass way. For surely. But who am I to say that for you? You might love that aura. I don't. And I don't like looking over my shoulders and side-eyeing people because I'm unfocused. So that's why I am very upfront. I'm up, straight up. I am straightforward because I do not want confusion. Confusion is of the Lord's, and I'm too much of a God. Whether people see it, whether they want to accept it, whether they acknowledge it. I say it for myself. I want to do God deeds. I want to do goodness. That's the only way I can receive my glory and also give grace to self, because we're all unique. We all have our own design. So, I am more or less of a person who says, hey, this is what I want to do. This is what I want to get done. How can we mesh? That's how I approach people today. I just be quiet. Once they get done, I hear something, and that's what I rely on. But moving right on along. Hey to those who are on here. I can't see because the phone is still too far from me. But salutation, great awakening. How in heaven are you? How's things coming and going? I do see there's an Earth Day coming up. Woo woo! You better turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up for the whole 22 days of you, Cancer. With that being said, I went to go meet a person who is a actress, and you will be hearing about her. I will be doing some following up with her, but had met her last eon or the eon before that, and was just gathering things. And every time I reach out, I say, "Hey, you ready? I'm ready. Let's get something going." And it was difficult for me because I didn't have a reliable person who will do the video. And she was like, "Well, we can do it with our phone. Don't let that be the reason." And that's the only thing that I was asking the universe for, is a person that's not going to give me an excuse, that's going to give me a resolution. Because I am a resolutionist. I am a person that will come up with whatever the complication, I will uncomplicate it. So that's what I was asking the universe for, is that same like-mindedness, business-minded orientation of building with others. So I end up cooking because I was already cooking, and I had said to her, "Hey, I'm gonna come over, and do you mind if I cook?" And she went to details, whatever. I was like, "Well, don't sweat it. I'll cook here and I'll bring it to your home. Is that okay?" "Yeah, that's cool. That's what's up." Boo, 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 boo. So I get the food. I was behind the time because it took longer than I had anticipated for preparing, but I was going to be in traffic. So she was like, "No, just take your time. Don't worry. The other person is running behind time also." Well, she used another word, and I was like, "No, we never use those words because I'm just behind the time. I am going to show up. I am going to arrive." So we get there, and I had asked her, "Hey, are you a purse person? Are you a bag lady? What type of person, chick are you?" So she was telling me whatever. And then she was saying, "Well, do you drink?" "Nah, I do not, but thank you very much, Lee." She was like, "Well, what type of drink would you like for the food that you're preparing?" And I was like, "Oh, that is so kind of you. Anything juicy." And I was like, "No, not juicy. Any type of juice." So she was like, "Okay, then." I said, "I'll see you 45 after," which ended up being like an hour and 1 minute afterwards. But it's all good. Anyway, so we get there. I asked her, "Hey, you play dominoes? You play cards?" And she was like, "Yeah, I do." I said, "So have it out when I get there." So get there. There's a gentleman who was in the street trying to get his stuff. And as he was getting his stuff, it fell into the street. Y'all see this? Someone asked me, "What the fuck?" Hey, I'm just gonna say hey to everybody. I'll shout you out once I get done. I'm gonna have to turn it this way so y'all don't see. But as I was saying, I get over there and the person dropped their stuff in the street. So I had to wait for this person to get their things out of the street. And I wanted to get out and assist, but I'm like, baby, it's hot out here. I don't want to get out and get back in and whatever. So I was being patient, and we got it. Well, he got it, and had ended up going to the same spot, you know. And so I was like, oh, that's what's up, cool beans. And we get in, I put the food in the oven. Well, I didn't. I had put it in some aluminum foil, so it was already hot. And I was like, okay, is everybody eating or whatever? So I did prepare enough for 3 people. So um, I made place for everybody except for one person because they said they had just eating or whatever. So we're sitting down eating, and I know you guys are probably asking, well, what did you prepare? I'm a vegetarian. So every now and then um, what is the box? Oh, it's a sauna. Thanks, it's a sauna. So I'm sweating. I'm getting the toxins and the metals out. Move right on along. Um, I did lamb and yam, and I did peppers, sweet peppers, bell peppers, and I had sauteed them and made everybody one. And they was like, I didn't think you ate meat, and I was like, well, every 3 to 4 months, or yeah, every 3 to 4 months, I do. And if I do, it will be lamb or goat only, because that's the purest animal, and that's the same one that the universe has in every book that I have read. So it was like, well, I would have never paired it up, and I was like, yeah, I do all the things that most people would not do, and I do it because my ancestors say, hey, try this. Because rabbit food, more or less for me, salads, it's most of my eating, or you'll see me juicing, things of the sort. And I dehydrate all of my fruits and vegetables. God's candies, if you ever, or if you're new to here, if you hear me saying you don't know the terminology. But anyway, so we're all eating, we're talking, and they do their little cheers or whatever, because it was sort of kind of last minute, but it wasn't. Last minute for me is because it was supposed to already been done, and I was like, well, let's do it now because I have the time, and everybody came together. So we're all sitting down at the table, and we are exchanging ideas. And majority of the ideas that we were exchanging was along the lines of what I wanted to do. So as we're sitting at the table, only thing I am saying is thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. We're all in synchronization. We're all on the same frequency. So thank you so very much, because it didn't feel like it was in vain. Majority of the time when I travel, I'm talking to people, it's I can't relate to them. But I was being related to, and I know that's because the universe heard me say, hey, I want to get out of my cell. I want to get out of my 4 walls. I do host events. I do put on events, but that's my only way of being around others. I wanted to where I bring others, and we all are benefiting from the bringing togetherness. So that's what I'm doing. I am building a collation for singers, actors, mentors. If you're an established business, if you are inspired with an ideal, let's do it. If you are a content creator, if you are a DJ, you are a videographer, you are a rapper, a singer, if you play the spoons, whatever your talent is and you want to craft it, I am the person that you should be reaching out to, because I have so many things that I am in connection to now. I am wanting people to be in Collin County area, but if you are in the DFW, then you are invited as well. I do on Fridays go feed the shelterless or prepare care bags. I would love for someone to embark on that adventure with me. She mentioned that, and I was like, "Girl, let's do it." And she was like, "Well, do you have people that you do it?" And I pointed to my son. I said, "It's been my son and I for the last 4 to 5 eons." And she was like, "Well, it's been my son and I." So I was like, "Shit, well, let's make it a son and I thing, and we can do it and bring other mothers and sons." And again, like I said, I'm open to whomever is willing to do it. I do know how to generate passive income. I got the blueprint to that. I just need reliable, loyal, and dependable persons that's not in secretive competition, that's not out here to self-sabotage. Moving right on along. He had pulled out his things. I didn't get a chance to pull out my things because I was too fascinated. I was overjoyed with universe. I have met some people that want to do the same thing, that has the ideals to branch and brand, and along the way boast and brag about their business. That's all I want to do, is talk about what others is doing along the way. I want to do all the SI-sensitive things that one would say. Okay, that's kosher. Well, thank you. Yeah, it is Kanye West. It is. Thank you for noticing. No, darling, too funny. You are hilarious. I love you for that. Thank you for the smile. It is a sauna suit. It is to purify and detoxify. And you say I am getting clones. You can elaborate on that. I'm open to that. That's cool. I love that. Um, and I love that too, because I am unable to be everywhere at once. So I open doors for others. I only gatekeep for my people. I don't gate. I used to gatekeep myself, but I'm no longer gatekeeping myself because I know I have the keys. And I know it's a lot of people that want to get from where they are. I know they want to be elevated. They just don't have the support system. They don't have the connection. They don't have the audacity. They don't have the encouragement, because it's too many naysayers, too many evil doing. It's too many people that want to get over. It's too many people that want to overcharge people for things, when it's not that for me. It is so much about coming together collectively, and economically we can be better as a whole. And that's why I said gratefulness comes with acknowledging. So I give, acknowledge every day. It doesn't matter who you are, where you are. If you reach out to me, baby, I'm going to generate passive income for you. I'm going to make sure that you are seen and heard. I have a TV production. I have a radio station. It's no reason. I did it because I wanted that. Nobody offered that to me. When I got this radio thing established in 016, I reached out to so many people who had, I guess they would be storefronts or suites. And it was, no, we do the same thing. No, I don't want to do that. No, I'm already doing it, and things of the sort. And I was like, but you're not. You are having people come to you. I have an app. So everything is online for me because I don't have a product to sell. But I can boast and brag about you and what you have going. And if you have people, then send them to me. If I have people, I can say, hey, I got a location that you can go into. But people don't see that because it's all about me. Y'all hold on to things for dear life, and that's never what the universe gave it to you for. Like I tell people, I'm not out here looking for B lessons. I'm over the B lesson. I am a miracle worker. I am entitled to a miracle. And when I get my miracle, I want people that's already in line with me to get those benefits, that trickle effect. But again, we got to get out of the mindset of it's all about me and what me can do for me. No, it's all about what we can do for one another. Doesn't matter how established you are, you still need a team. Well, I know I desire and I deserve a team of people who are looking to collab. I want to affiliate. I want to bring you rising, betterment. I want to be the reflection that you have been standing in the mirror talking to. I'm going to be the person that you turn around and I'm standing behind you. That's what I want. I want to be the person who's steadily encouraging you because you are exhausted. You are depleted. Never defeated, depleted. I want to gaslight you. I want to fill your ass up. I want to be your propane. Not octane, but propane. I want to be your kilowatts. I want to be your energy connector. I want to be your plug. I want to be the socket and you plug into me. That's what I want. And I will not be able to do that alone. So when you see me on here, it's me extending an olive branch. It's me saying, hey, I hear you. I'm out here asking for you. I'm summoning you. Because like I tell people, I have to be invited to do things. I just don't show up because I don't like being in places where I'm not invited. I don't feel comfortable. And I want to feel comfortable in everything that I do. And I definitely want to do it with those who are in allowance of me. Because I've also learned that you can't force anything because a lot of people are hurt. So they will hurt you. And I don't deserve to be misused. You can use me, baby, please. And thank you. But don't misuse me. Because if you misuse me, you're going to hate the energy that you're going to reap from that misuse. So that's why I say, or I keep saying, it doesn't matter what part that you're in or what part you're a part of. If you are doing greatness, the universe will present great people. If you being mediocre to yourself, mediocrity will be your outlook. And I'm not. I am a person with grand thoughts, grand rising, great awakenings, and I just want to share my greatness with those who want to be great. It is time for us to come together like booty cheeks. I'm left-handed, so I need all the rights to come up. And if you left, baby, let's left these motherfuckers together. Like really. Again, I live in a glass house. I carry stones because I use them to elevate me, not to throw stones at anyone, not to stone anybody, but to pass on my energy and elevate you, to bring you to a place where you can at ease, soldier. That's why I be saying your content is intellectual data. I know I'm not a chat GPT type of person, but if you are an expert in it, baby, come my way. Cause I love when a motherfucker come. You know what come is? It's a feeling of greatness. It's releasement. It's you getting to the next level. It's an orgasm. It's organic. And that's what I desire, is organicness. I am looking or wanting those who wants to be seen and heard at the same time. Who wants to be loved and given unconditional love. I want those and them who say, I got this idea, I just don't have a support system. I am your system. I am your agency. I am an agent. Y'all, I'm getting my drink on, so just hold your horse. Yeah, while sitting off in this Yeezy box. Too funny. I'm sort of saying that. So thank you for whoever said that. Um, um, I am also showing people, persons, melanated people how to become self-governed. And if you don't know what that is, you should join me Monday and Wednesday. So if you are interested, you should put on their self-government or sovereignty or nationalizing. I am assisting them in those with that. If you want to get out of this matrix and you want to be yourself owned, hit me up. I am looking for officials. We are, like I said, govern ourselves, be it economically, be it territorially, and we are electing officials in our tribe. Y'all think it stopped? Oh no, I got 10 minutes. Okay, I got 10 more minutes with y'all. Okay, so if you are a person who wants to give the Social Security back to the rightful owners and become a gazillionaire, let's do it. If you want to unlearn how to be your own banking system, hop onto it. If you are a person who wants to get your shape in shape, I am always looking for a partner. I do offer that fitness awareness. If you are a teacher or an instructor or nurse, uh, I want to put on health classes or have seminars and webinars. So if you are a person in that field, do hit me up. I'm also looking for persons who offer counseling, also, whether it's cash or insurance. I am building an online mall with you in mind and no person left out or behind and guaranteed with a smile. So if you are a person who make beads, you want to sell them beads, you got a studio and you need people to come into your studio, then hit me up. Also, if you're a person who makes candles, you do body butters, you do fragrance, oils, hit me up for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Like I said, I really want people that are in DFW, Collin County area, even if you are not local and you are willing to incorporate that, come on with it. I want everybody a part of this. I want a safe haven for brown, light brown, olive, copper tone. Oh, yeah, thinking of that. If you are a person who does copper, come on now. Come on now. It is time for us to come together collectively. If you have a degree in anything, especially if you are, what are they called? A graphic design, web developer, I definitely would love for you to be on the team. Or no, I don't do teams, in the tribe. Um, Anyways, I would like to say shout out to Diaz, shout out to Scar, Shout out to whew, y'all look how glossy I am. Look, shout out to Dog. Shout out to SNI. And I would like to say thank you for those who stayed in, who gave me their attention. May the universe give you that same attention back, and that you are on a fantastic voyage, and that people that are in like-mindedness of you join in with you on your fantastic voyage. Also, I would like to say for those who did tune into me, if you heard anything that sounds of interest, by all means hit me up. Um, Also, peace, love, and light. If no one has told you today, I do. I love you for who you are, the person who you are becoming, and may the universe give you what you are in deservance of, and may people line up to give you those things, those gifts, and present you with those gifts. May you sit down at a table that break bread and where you are able to get cheddar and cheese from in. Also, speak to people. You never know who the universe just crossed your path and you didn't even speak. And even if they don't speak back, you acknowledge the presence of them, and God will favor you ultimately. Also, give back, become a mentor. If you are in the community, then get a group of children and be there for them. Let them know, hey, I'm here for you as a safe haven, as a safety net. We have a lot of children out here who are walking through mental anguish, and when they get a little older, they're acting those stored energy. So, with that being said, I thank you. I love you. May the universe hold you, protect you, and I say, and anything that is given may it be returned to sender. Peace, love, and light. And I hold you so very tight through the light. And if you ever get in a place of darkness, I do some of my best work there, but don't you stay in that place for too long. You are a light, so get yourself out of that place. But also give yourself grace in that place, and be sure to do your correctiveness in that place, and stop allowing people to run over you and walk over you. If they show you their true colors, there is no benefit of the doubt. That's who they are, and you should move around. With that being said, have a good one. Arrivederci. Ciao. C'est la vie. Namaste. Ashe. Oh yeah. Also, if you are a music person, let me know. I got a lot of music out that I would love to get feedback on. If you are not in awakening or raising your vibration, then my music is not for you. It's no degrading or belittling. It's no unpositive frequencies. So, with that being said, make your moves and make them today. All right, y'all. Be great and be awesome. That is the end of me and the beginning of you. Same place, same time, different day, different timeline. May your jumps be fulfilled. May you be successful. And may all your deeds be seen. And may all of life present you with greatness and betterment. Ashe. Good day. I have every day. Ciao.